And now to unveil the geopolitical chessboard, we're now joined by senior fellow at FDD, Brigadier General Reserves Professor Jacob Nagel. Jacob, the Iranians are now weighing in on the potential of U.S. brokered normalization between Israel and Saudi Arabia. Are the prospects really heating up?
Look, first of all, it's good that the Iranians are worried because things that we have with Saudi and the United States, but I won't give to it too much attention. There are things that are happening behind the scenes between US, Saudi, Israel, but unfortunately there are also things that are happening behind the scenes between the United States and Iran, talking about the so-called understandings, so-called giving the Iranians a win-win situation to stay in the 60% enrichment and to give almost nothing and to get money. So they are getting money not to enrich to 90% that they don't even want to do it. So about the normalization between Saudi and Israel, it's very, very important. I wish it will happen. It will be, some people call it the jewel of the Nile or the crown jewel. I don't know how you call it, but never mind. And it was one of the three points that Prime Minister Netanyahu put on his agenda when he was elected. He said, I want to finish once it's the problem of the nuclear Iran, then I want to add Saudi to what we call the Abraham Accords. Of course, if Saudi will come in, it will be much, much bigger than Saudi, the Abraham Accords, and to deal with Israeli internal issues. But we should not confuse ourselves. Yes. This is the order. So it's Iran, and then Saudi, and then other things. So if you read my papers, op-eds with the FDD, it's written there very, very, very carefully. Israel should not pay for an agreement or a trilateral agreement or bilateral or two bilaterals, I don't care. Israel, US, Saudi, we should not pay by concessions on nuclear, not concessions on Iranian nuclear program, and not concessions allowing Saudi in the saying that they want a civilian nuclear program that I don't object, but for a civilian nuclear program, you don't need an enrichment on your soil.
Yes,
so
Jacob.
We should not give up.
Sure. Now, looking at the triangle, Iran and Saudi Arabia just recently normalized their own relations, and they opened embassies in each other's capital cities. Might normalization with Israel put a damper in those ties?
The Saudis looked around, and they saw that the United States and Israel are not bringing the merchandise, the goods to the table. So they are looking and they are working, and I understand them, it's legitimate. They are working according to their interests. So they are going all over the place, and they opened again their relations with Iran. I don't want anyone to miscalculate or misunderstand or misevaluate it. It's important. But some people saying that it's all a charade. Some people say that it's a way of the Saudis maybe to influence Iran from internal by pouring some money to their economy. I'm not sure this is the situation. The Iranians are opening all the gates. I think that if the Iranians will get what they want from the United States, from Israel, from a trilateral, then I'm not saying they will cancel or delete their relations with Iran. Maybe the Iranians will do it, but for sure they will be on a lower level. We have to continue follow it. We have to continue monitor it. The Saudis are very, standalone and independent country. They are very wealthy. Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, as they call him, very smart guy. He understands that the future of Saudi is towards the West, but he's not cutting ties with Iran, with Russia, with
Jacob,
even China.
I have to ask you.
The Chinese offer to buy his oil if he is willing to get the money in Chinese money. Fortunately for the United States, he said no, as I understand.
Yaakov, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for your insights.
Thank you very much. Thank you.